would it be nice if we just screenshot this and sent this to us when we first started comedy? Just the way we look right now.
I'll tell you what, if we did that, like if we had a time machine and we did that, we would both disappear.
Yeah. We look how we're doing. This is accurate.
Welcome to So Happy Hour. And now, your host, Sammy Obeid.
Everybody, welcome to the possibly but not for certain final So Happy Hour of 2021. The not guaranteed, you can't trust us. We're the CDC of So Happy Hours, everybody. As we know, the CDC has shortened the COVID isolation period to just 5 days. Or as Bank of America calls it, 2 business days. Kanye West bought a house across the street from Kim Kardashian. Yeah, but it's actually Pete Davidson who's in her backyard. Thousands of US flights have been canceled. Everyone's catching OMICRON when they're just trying to catch a Delta. Thousands of flights have been canceled in this last week for the same reason Louis C.K. was canceled: exposure. So Mark Zuckerberg has purchased 110 more acres of land on the isolated island of Kauai, because nothing is more important to Mark Zuckerberg than Mark Zuckerberg's privacy. So in a real-life Grinch story, a Central Florida man kicked in the door to a home and stole presents from under the tree. But then his heart grew 3 times before exploding from a meth overdose.
Who Doris, welcome Christmas. Now, I can't believe you made me sing that.
No, that was great. That was great. So the Biden administration has extended the student loan moratorium for 90 more days, aka the 90-day finance-a. This was pretty interesting. A man was kicked off of a flight for wearing women's underwear as a face mask. It wouldn't have been a problem if they weren't crotchless. In New Hampshire, a woman's holiday gifts were taken from her luggage and replaced with dog food. Finally, a perfect case for McGruff. So this is a very, very interesting scientific finding. Apparently, women who have sex more frequently have better developed brains. Except for yo mama. A hunter found the remains of an MMA fighter in the woods. He was pronounced dead by MD. All right. Kris Jenner bought her entire family custom-designed electric cars for Christmas. All the cars were customized with a large bumper, giant headlights, and a sensor that only allows black men inside them. That's a family relatable joke. This is pretty heartwarming. Undertakers have joined in the campaign to promote COVID vaccines. They would have joined sooner, but at work they were just buried. And possibly the most interesting piece of news this week: Venus may have alien life forms in its clouds, scientists suggest. Women, am I right? All right, guys, let's start the show, huh? Well, good news, or, for those of you who didn't enjoy this year, New Year's is only a few days away, so I thought it might be nice to go around and find out what everyone's 2022 New Year's resolutions are. So let me just kind of go into gallery here. Jessica, do you want to share? Jessica, what's your New Year's resolution?
This year, I'm finally going to do it. I'm going to stop smoking. It's going to be really hard, but I think I can actually do it this time.
That is so great, Jessica. I think I can speak for all of us when I say we are all proud of you and rooting for you. You can do it. All right, who else? Eric, would you like to, what is your resolution, Eric?
Yeah, you know what? This year I am also going to stop smoking.
Awesome.
Stop cocaine.
What? You
do it.
Smoke crack? That sounds terrible.
It is. Mostly because it's like way more addictive than anything else, even like say tobacco, but stay strong, and I'm going to do it.
Yeah, that's here. It's really hard to kick. Okay. All right.
Yeah, and to think that all the times, I stole from the people I love, or I was forced into sexual favors just for a sweet sniff of that great crack cocaine.
Don't you usually smoke crack?
I mean, you could smoke or sniff or keister. I mean, if I had a hole, I would put crack in it. It was a real problem, but that's all over now. Thank God.
Wow. Well, that's that is brave. I hope you can come back and give us an update on this incredible journey that you're on.
Actually, I have an updated resolution.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure, Jessica. What's your update?
Yeah, as of January 1st, I will stop drinking and driving.
Okay. Well, so I'm glad that you're not putting lives in danger anymore.
I wasn't finished. I will stop drinking and driving school buses.
Oh my God. That's probably the worst thing I've ever heard.
It totally is the worst for myself, and the bus is full of orphans. But damn it,
God.
I'm going to do it for the kids and their super dead parents.
Okay, I'm not sure why they're putting orphans in separate buses at this point, but I'm really just happy that you're not endangering these poor kids anymore. So,
Regular koala bears.
what's that?
I'm gonna stop. I would strangle koala bears, but for my resolution, I'm gonna not do it anymore. I do it with my bare hands, but
Okay, that's really bad. Okay, listen. All right, are we
with my
done?
bare hands, Sammy.
Yeah.
It made me feel alive.
Okay. I believe that I don't believe that you're strangling koala bears. So you're just trying to one up Jessica at this point. That's what you're trying to do. I get it.
No, I would do it. I would strangle 2, maybe 3 a week, 4 or 5 if I was stressed. And, they didn't even fight back. It felt good.
Okay,
But
I
not
think
anymore. It
this is
felt
going-
good.
Yeah, this is going off the rails now.
Actually, I'm a Nazi, like a real world World War II Nazi.
Oh,
Like Jews,
oh.
yuck.
No. Okay, just stop it.
How can this be, you ask? Well, Sammy, I was frozen in time. It's a long story. But thanks to my New Year's resolution, I'm a changed woman. That's right. No more Naziing for me.
No, you aren't a real Nazi, and Naziing isn't a word. Okay, you need to stop. Okay, enough. Resolutions are not about a competition with someone else. Okay, it's about growing yourself and others. So you're both disgracing us right now. Now, I want one real resolution out of both of you. Okay?
Okay. I guess I want to spend more time with my family next year.
Good. Jessica, that was great. Now, Eric.
I guess I just really want to stop smoking crack cocaine.
Okay, so that was real.
That was real. That was a real one. Yeah.
Okay,
Every
well,
day.
good luck with that.
God bless.
Thank you, everybody. I think I'm done taking shares at this point. But I hope whatever New Year's resolution you have, that it is better than Jessica and Eric's. All right, let's keep this show moving right along, everybody. We have our special guest here in the house joining us from what looks like a car. Everybody welcome our dear friend from Comedy Central and touring all around the United States right now. Welcome our buddy Cody Woods.
Wow, it's so great to be here, Sammy, as I'm stealing this vehicle, trying to get by.
You're not the only one with a New Year's resolution, I see. That's good.
Would it be nice if we just screenshot this and sent this to us when we first started comedy? Just the way we look right now.
Oh man, I'll tell you what, if we did that, if we had a time machine and we did that, we would both disappear.
Yeah. We look how we're doing. This is accurate.
Where are you, Cody?
I'm in a car for real.
That's great.
I mistimed things a little bit. I was trying to pick up food, and then I was afraid of being called, and but luckily you had a few monologue jokes for us to enjoy, and I easily could have went inside, but I was too afraid of being called. So I just stayed here in the car.
We tripled our monologue today so that you could spend a little extra time in the car.
Yeah.
Do you want to go inside? I mean, we can. There's a couple of jokes that didn't make the cut. We can just.
Sure, why not? We could definitely do that. Yeah, because this is a very creepy vibe what I got going on here. This is
I don't dislike it. I don't dislike it. This is the Cody I know, you know?
I know, but I don't want other people to know that. Only you know that, Sammy. I don't know. It's kind of aesthetic. I just don't like the shadows. The Blair Witch is really bothering me. But if I had like even lighting with the dark in the back, it's sort of cinematic in a way.
Yeah, do you have the iPhone 13 or what?
Yeah,
I was gonna say you look too good for being in a car.
I know.
Right.
Or a vehicle that I could even afford on top of that.
Right. Yeah, the iPhone 13 makes it look like you're in a movie and it's just like one of your cars, you know?
Yeah. Actually, you sold me. I'm staying here, Sammy, because I don't want you to see my apartment.
Yeah, because your car looks really clean. Like I would be like, oh, this guy knows what he's doing.
I was feeling better until it cut to that guy in Howard Stern's studio. What the hell was that? That looked amazing. Somebody has a nice setup.
That's our special guest musical act. I think you're talking about.
God, that looked incredible. I was like, seriously, I was feeling better about myself. And then he comes.
He's gonna actually come and perform it a little bit, so he's gonna make us both feel really bad.
Oh, shit. Oh well. So did you get the new variant, Sammy? You've had COVID twice.
Yeah, no, I'm actually pretty sure I got it like 3 weeks ago, and I didn't because I took 2 tests and they were both negative. But apparently, that's what happens now. Tests don't tell you anymore.
Yeah. So I'm just now getting over. I actually still have symptoms, but I got it as well.
Where do you? It's always fun. It's always fun talking to comics. Like, what club do you think you got it at?
The JFK Airport Club. That's for sure.
Wow, that's a good one.
Yeah, the Delta Sky Miles Club. That club.
Where
so that's all I got for Christmas was COVID, and it's just like every other gift as an adult on Christmas. It's always something you don't want that you'll re-gift to someone else that was made in China.
Oh, yeah, that's a good joke.
I know. I wanted to make it seem more organic, but
no, it's good. You can definitely tell it till at least February. I'll tell you that much. Are you? Like I'm like almost I'm becoming like sick of my own COVID jokes now because it's like COVID jokes are everywhere. Everybody's like doing COVID jokes, like because that's how we cope. But it's like there was it's been like just like COVID. It's come in waves. Oh, we lost Cody. You got him.
Oh, sorry.
But like do you remember like last year? It was still isn't that crazy? 2020 was still last year. That like there was a period of time where after like the first 4 months, like COVID jokes were just so disgusting because that's all we did for like 4 months, you know?
Yeah.
But now they're like,
I don't know. Have you and then live shows, it's like there's nothing else to talk about, but they don't want to hear about COVID anymore.
Right.
So like they haven't experienced life at all. They've been living in a bubble. But then it's like, well, I know what we could relate to. Not this again. It's like, there's nothing to talk about.
Yeah. What? Oh, yeah. So I've been having a lot of sex lately, and then they're like, well, hold on a second. You shouldn't be doing that either. You know?
Yeah. I think like observational comedy in 2021 was just. You ever notice? Don't you miss noticing?
Yeah.
Noticing was the best.
Right. Yeah, I did notice like jokes about the weather killed this year, you know? Such a topic. And people are like, yeah, weather is some isn't it?
Yeah. That works really well in the Midwest because the weather jokes really do kill out there. Is there anything funnier than what's the funniest storm to die in? I think it's a tornado, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why. Is it because
just kills? Like a good joke, it has a twist.
I love it.
All right, I'm gonna take that one. You had a great tornado story that you told when I played the guitar for it, and I know you grew up amongst tornadoes. Like, was it scary?
Yeah, because they happen every year, and they're not like hurricanes where you have a 2-week warning and you can emotionally prepare.
Right.
Tornadoes just sort of jump out of the attic and beat the shit out of you very immediately. And I told you when I lived in mobile home estates, there was a trailer next to us that got flipped over in a tornado because tornadoes can actually jump up and down. They don't ever show you that, but they can actually go up and down again, like they're playing poor people hopscotch across a trailer park, right? And so it touched down just close enough to flip the mobile home next to us completely over, but not touching us. And we found out the guy was asleep the whole time. Like he didn't even wake up. And that didn't make sense to me as a kid until now as an adult. Now I know what fentanyl is. And I'm like, oh, yeah. That makes all the sense in the world. Now I like a lot of tornado stories, actually. I've been in a few because they happen every freaking year. Like no one had a key to the shelter, like the community shelter, except for one guy. And so you're counting on him to be in town to unlock the community shelter, which I'd say, I think maybe once, definitely once, but maybe even twice, we've had to kick in the door of the shelter because the dude just didn't show up. And then another time, you remember the movie Twister?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that actually came through a movie theater once. And I don't know why that's funny to me, but yeah, people died. And we have
Oh wait, a tornado came through the movie theater?
Yeah. So imagine
During
that
Twister,
you're watching
or-
Twister.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Whoa.
Definitely during Twister.
Dude,
So
that's
it took
so
out
bad.
some people.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like IMAX before IMAX. Yeah.
That's a great joke.
Yeah.
That's crazy,
So that,
man. That guy. So one guy has the keys to the community shelter. That's crazy. Like and he was having sex in there for sure.
yeah. Well, I mean, those those shelters,
You
man.
leave one guy in charge of a key to a private space. You know he's like, I got the key to the community shelter. Where is this guy? There's a tornado. Like, I hope they don't come in here.
Yeah, it's some scary shit, those tornadoes. I mean, what we have in California is like fires.
Yeah, I
Property
don't know.
to burn.
I wonder because they say, do you no, Cody? Let me ask you. Let's get a little political for a second. Do you believe in climate change?
Yeah, because it's cold now in LA. Like it makes no sense how cold it is.
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe in global warming, but I believe in climate change for sure.
So like the temperature
And I don't know
every day and gets from hot to
Well,
cold. You believe in that kind
that
of
too. But like also like I feel like there's patterns that are weird. I don't know what's causing it. I might go a little Alex Jones on what's causing it. I don't know if it's carbon or not. I don't understand that aspect of it.
Yeah.
But I definitely think it's weirder patterns because like I would rather stay in my car right now than go outside in Los Angeles.
You don't think it has anything to do with like Obama or Hillary?
I do think we change weather patterns. I do think that there's technology. Like I think Mercedes-Benz has technology that could actually alter weather in some of their testing sites for vehicles.
Is
So I'm
that
like,
true?
why would the government not have that? Yeah.
Oh,
So you could like test out, different climate situations with the vehicles and stuff. So I mean, how would the government not have that if a car company?
yeah, that is
So
weird, and especially like you hear about things like in like Saudi Arabia, they're able to like seed rain, to like take care of their drought, and like why aren't we doing stuff more like like that? We can control the weather, so
I don't know. We've already hopped on to we're controlling the weather. We're already sold on that. Now
Yeah.
it's why.
right, why, yeah, why aren't we doing it more?
We haven't even clarified if. That's
Yeah.
what's nice about being a conspiracy theorist. Like if, nah, that's a stupid.
It's yeah.
Go straight to why.
I just assume the shit's already true.
I feel like the government would have access to that if what I saw was correct on Top Gear in 2006.
All right. So in the new year 2022, you have any big plans, big resolutions for you? I know, you're doing a lot of like YouTube stuff now. Anything in the works?
Yeah, probably just quitting everything else except for YouTube. That would be
Really?
nice. Yeah, I mean, because I'm losing money every trip, every time I go out. I mean, I don't do colleges, so it's probably something I should aim for again. But every other type of road gig, or you're just going to lose money because the ticket sales are so slow, and I don't like to not pay openers a decent amount. So, I was losing like $500 a show just to get footage. I'm like, you know what, let's just go ahead and pivot from
Right.
this.
Have you considered opening for yourself? It's really
I did. After seeing it today, I believe that you would open for myself if I opened for myself really well. But I'll count it as myself opening for myself, as long as you do it.
As long as you put music between the two acts, it's different act.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the intro. That was great. Right after the monologue, and then right back to you. Shows how important that desk shot is in late night, like that new change. Like that's so important, because if Conan was doing that and then the intro and then it's back to Conan just standing there, like, all right, like,
right. It is amazing how like some simple visual tricks trick us into thinking we saw a well thought out production.
Right.
That's what this show is about. We don't keep any lies from you guys. We're right here. Cody's in a car.
Yeah.
So cool.
Conan is full
of so more YouTube stuff. That's cool. Great, man. Well,
yeah, I saw that you have a special out on YouTube. That's a great idea.
Thank you.
I think it's more important because this is like, we all want Netflix.
Yeah.
And then maybe if we don't get that, maybe Showtime. And then maybe if we don't get that, Comedy Central would be kind of nice. But then you go to, like, there's a huge drop off. Then there's like Amazon Prime, which is like anybody could. I almost think YouTube is more important than Amazon Prime. You know what I mean?
Not a bad observation. I mean, you often see people who release something on Amazon Prime and ends up going on YouTube anyways.
Right.
But
you just need the viewership.
I'm shooting for Quibbly, so.
You're what?
Quibbly.
Quibbly?
Quibbly, yeah. Quibbly or the Discovery Channel, whoever bites first. I feel like I know you started like shooting something, so you're planning on putting out a special, right? At some point.
Yeah. I want to do like maybe a few different parts, like just section it up. Like I'm gonna do one part in Moscow that I shot, and by Moscow, Idaho. Okay. So, but I'm gonna name it Live from Moscow for those clicks. They're gonna see a lot of plaid, a lot more plaid than they're used to when it comes to Russian culture. But I want to do that. And then just like get different types of demographics, like do like, because I'd like to do like just doing different crowds where they're clearly different,
right? Culturally,
ethnically, all that, because I don't know. I think we've had enough of this niche stuff,
Totally.
So,
I think that's a great approach, and that's where you shine. I was gonna say, I hope you do put out that Live from Moscow, because I actually do have 45 minutes in the vault of me actually in Moscow, Russia. So I would then release that and be like live from Moscow.
That's amazing. I didn't know you're in Moscow.
In 2016, I was the third American comedian to ever perform. Well, Billy Crystal performed in the Soviet Union, so that shouldn't even count, actually. And then Alex Edelman performed. He opened for one of the big Eddie Izzard. He opened for Eddie Izzard like in 2015, and then I went in 2016. So I was the first American comedian to headline there. That was a credit that I was using for definitely a good 4 years. All of the Trump years. I used it for all of the Trump years.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah. But it was insane. It was a really, really cool. I mean, they don't speak English there, so they had like a translator translating my set.
Okay.
Yeah.
And were the crowds, I don't know, were they stiff though in terms of
no, Well,
not just the filter of the translation, but like
Yeah.
they don't seem like a humor people. I don't know.
Totally. Well, that's the stereotype, and I think comedy is still new there, but like it was a pretty young crowd. They were pretty vivacious,
Okay.
and whatever the translator was saying, I don't know if he was just roasting me. It worked. You know? Translator was killing it. He was probably adding his own commentary. He's like, if I would have done the joke, I would have said this. You know, like. Yeah. Because I would like tell the joke, and then like a couple people would laugh. Those are the people who understood English, and then you would wait like 10 seconds, and then a big laugh. Yeah.
Interesting. All right. So yeah, you don't know if it's whether it's
No,
you
they
or
were
the
definitely
guy
laughing at me,
commenting on.
not with me for sure.
I always wanted to do like a like the Comedy Central roast format, but Russia. Like if they had a Comedy Central Russia, and then just like just pretend to be Russian comedians, and we go on there like Vladimir, he stink like dog. And that's it. It's like they're just really bad and just Russian. I always want to do that as a sketch, but they might be a funny people. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was just in Iceland actually, for real.
Oh, that's right.
For my honeymoon, and that's actually a very funny country. People are funny.
Really?
I don't know what it is. Yeah, they're a little dry. They're very blunt but extremely polite at the same time. So I feel like that contrast kind of. I mean, that's like an automatic joke, kind of like if someone's like so polite and they have like this cute little accent, and then they're just extremely blunt right after that. That's almost kind of joke format already. It's like set up punch.
Yeah.
So they're kind of a funny people.
Yeah.
And that's a really good place. You should go to Iceland. I'll get you some non-paying gigs there.
That's awesome. So they were very polite, and then they were very blunt. So it was like, oh, hi, nice to meet you, Jesse Pinkman, who let himself go. Like,
yes. Bad it. Like I'm a meth head that let himself go. Like I'm not just a meth head.
right.
Like,
that's a whole lower level. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, oh, that's one looking meth head. Like you gotta at least take care of yourself as a meth head.
No, you definitely look a step above Pinkman. I would say Jesse Pinkman, who got a boring day job.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. I like that. Hey, and there's no getting rid of that either, because like I tried different with my hair, and he just keeps getting more famous. Like this is gonna last forever. You're lucky, Sammy, because you had Sanjaya, like the most 15-minute fame guy ever. Yeah. No one remembers your life when he was relevant.
Yeah, and at the time that I needed it too, because that really helped me really get some laughs that first year.
Yeah. Do you guys remember Sanjaya, everybody? Yeah. I mean, well, and Sammy doesn't even look like him right now, so it's not even worth pulling up. But you're able to get away from your doppelganger. I cannot.
I just waited till he kept losing followers and I gained them. So we actually.
Yeah.
So speaking of game shows, you want to play some games?
Let's do some games.
Sweet. Let's call out our resident game show host, formerly known as Eric. Everybody welcome Jeremiah.
Hello. Oh, yes. Applause, please, everybody. All right, we are going to play a game called Pick a Title, Any Title. Pick a Title, Any Title is a game that we're going to play. It's an improv game. So we're going to show you the movie poster from an obscure movie. And then Sammy, you and Cody are going to make up your own titles for the movie based on nothing but the poster. And then if you want the audience, go ahead and put in the chat which one you like, Sammy's or Cody's best for the movie title.
Oh, we don't have to make this a competition. Come on.
Yeah, it's a competition. And whoever wins at the end gets my respect, which is more than worthless. So it's actually
So
Look at
how
these
how
beforehand.
bad Sammy beats me is an indicator how many of these he's seen beforehand. But I know Sammy. He's a smart competitor. He's gonna like flub two of them to make it look real.
Oh man, let's do
All right,
it.
let's go ahead and get the first one going. All right, here we go.
These are like, I guess these are like supposed to be like taglines to the movie, or
Yeah,
Yeah.
we get the taglines in just to give you guys a little structure. All right, Cody, you're the guest. You want to go first?
Children are vampires.
Children or vampires? Excellent, excellent.
I'm gonna go ahead and call this one Baby Snark.
All right, we have a child vampire. I was punching up a little bit, and and baby snark. Everyone, you want to go into the chat?
Or I mean, how about people just like, you can name what you would name it, you know?
Or name what you want to name it. Do whatever you want. I'm just here to facilitate.
All right, what's snark mean? Because I don't like snarky.
Snarky, you know,
Okay.
like one of your main character traits.
Okay.
You're like a snarky Jesse Pinkman.
We got Baby Boss 3. Good one. You did that.
I like
Oh, of
that.
course. That's cheating.
Baby Boss Baby 3. Okay.
Epstein didn't bite himself.
Poker snark. So Sammy wins.
Grave of the Vampire.
Oh wait, these are real? These are real movie posters?
These are real movies. These are real movies.
Okay.
We did not have time to make these up or the creativity. So here's the next one.
Loan Sharks Are Us.
That's a good one, dude. How much is there like a timer?
The show ends at
Just-
8 o'clock, so whatever you want.
Hey Phil, how much time do you have to stick around?
Just the natural comedic timing is the time. Thinking about it for more than 10 seconds already.
I'm gonna call it The Last Fedora.
Anyone
I like that.
else want to contribute to this before we move on? We've lost all audience
Or
participation.
the last of the fedoras, whichever one do you think is funnier?
The dirty half dozen, says Lisa. I like that
Or
one.
Fedora the Explorer. I'm stretching. Okay, that one. Let's go with that one.
We're doing that one. All right. All right. We give Sammy his third one. Every third
And
one.
remember, I've seen all these beforehand. That was my rehearsed evolution of idea.
Yeah.
He's had
These
2
guys
weeks.
they all look like they have a plot to make a movie with no plot.
Yeah, I would call this movie self-funded.
All right.
Maybe that's how this game should work. We just takers.
Takers, okay. That actually was close to Cody's first idea, more or less.
All right. Is our next one?
Sam-
There's no way that's a poster.
I'm gonna go with Where's Hitler?
All right, Cody.
What Sully left behind? I don't know.
I think Sammy's actually close with the title.
I'd say so. It's a meeting.
Wow, that is a scary title. That is this movie
It's
should
really
be
good.
flagged.
It's actually my movie.
Oh.
All right, this
Oh,
is a good
let's
one.
see.
All right, Cody.
It's really hard to make out.
Shopping
that's a
bag
hard one.
full of body parts. It's your hint.
Yeah. I don't know, Sammy. Do you got one? Did I automatically lost
I'm
it?
gonna go with Toe Up.
Oh, I like that.
Shopping mall.
That's not-
Oh, that sounds like something I
Shopping
would
mall.
have said as a joke.
Yeah, it took me a while to see. But it is a bag, and it's someone holding. It's a Terminator going shopping.
Yeah,
Just a lot.
or it's just a promo for buy reusable bags.
Oh.
Right on.
All right, now we have this this romantic comedy, this John Cryer, Will Sasso romantic comedy, also a real movie somehow.
That looks so fake.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go with I think I f***ed Sarah Palin.
Nice. I like that. Oh my God. God, it's just that's the only one there is. The one
That is the winner.
it really,
That is the winner.
That's the only one
We
there
also
is.
have
I don't-
premature ejaculation in the comments and shooting blanks.
Oh, that's a good one.
Will Sasso's in this, and this is okay. Sad TV is what I would call it. Hit by lightning.
Wow.
What?
Nothing to do
That's-
with the cover.
Oh, I
Whatsoever.
get it. These are getting harder and harder.
Wow.
Our goal was just make you guys just sit there in silence. That's funny. All right, now this cop troll combo. He's got a partner and a lot of explaining to do. What's this called?
How about Boo Lives Matter?
Jeez. You said that. Are you for sure that's a troll, or were you just saying that?
It's a gnome. I'm giving you a hint at the real title. It's a gnome, and the title is I believe a double entendre or a double entendre. Or no, it's a pun. It's a pun on gnome. I don't know why I'm telling you this.
It's a pun. Let's see if I can get it. Pun on gnome.
You get this.
The longer you wait, the better it has to be.
You would
But
think so.
I will say this fella does have a big gnome belly, if I'm seeing correctly, or he's actually concealing.
I think he's concealing an erection.
Oh.
Police Academy 4.
We're close.
A gnome named Norm. Oh.
That is
Oh
it.
my god, that's so bad.
How do you guys not see this movie?
They should have called it
Oh my
the
God.
guinea pig and the human pig.
This is the tiebreaker for the thing that we're not scoring anymore. And have at it. Whatever you want.
That's great.
Titties and that's funny.
Yeah, I mean kitties and titties. Big old kitties.
Come get this.
I think those are the best. I think we're done here. I don't know what to do. I think this actually is like a Turkish porn.
Because we didn't have any names.
I watched it, but just for research because we're professional.
Knee deep in-
All right, that is pick a title, any title. Thank you for playing, Cody.
That was
And
cool.
That is all for me.
All right, Cody, your prize will be coming along to you in the mail directly to your car. Anything you can plug for us coming up? YouTube channel?
Yeah, the YouTube channel. I have a really big video coming out, and everybody says that, but like I really do. I'm editing it right now. It's pretty freaking nuts.
Live
trying to
from
blend-
Paris, Missouri.
Yeah, live from a dive bar in here. No, I'm uploading my proposal and how that went.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was an awkward one. So that should be a pretty good video, and a couple more. Just I don't know, trying to do the vloggy stand-up thing, trying to blend vlogs and stand-up. If
Yeah,
that makes sense.
that's awesome.
Like, yeah, people don't get it though. They either want vlog, podcast, or stand-up. But if you try to blend any of that, they're like, meh.
Really? But it's going well so far, right? I mean, you're getting some hits.
Yeah, for like the basic bitch stuff, which is like heckler videos or, stuff like that. But the stuff that I really like doing, I mean, it's significantly less views, but whatever.
Well, you'll find it, man. You just keep at it. You'll find the right mix that people respond to. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Till then, keep showing us proposal videos, I guess.
I'll just keep getting divorced. That's my niche. My special be take my wife, please. Please. No, really, please.
Awesome. Well, yeah. Well, everybody, check out Cody's YouTube, and yeah, man. Anything else? Any inspiring words? You know, something that we can all take home.
Follow your dreams.
This is the guy from his car.
Yeah. I look like I follow dreams and they gave me a restraining order right now.
You follow dreams too closely.
Yeah, a little bit.
Keep a safe distance from your dreams, everybody.
Yes, that's actually truly a great.
Oh, we wrote like 10 good jokes in this session.
Yeah. We told like 50 though, so let's not pat ourselves on the back.
And this is why you don't follow your dreams too closely. Well, cool. Well, thanks, Cody, for stopping by, literally driving by, and yeah.
All right.
I hope you warm up. I hope you get to your home soon.
Thank you. This is my home. Good night, guys.
Now, thank you for stopping by, Cody. And if you want to hang out for a little bit, you can see how a true professional has a setup. Everybody, welcome our amazing musical act of the night. He's a regular here on the So Happy Hour and KO Comedy. Our friend, Mr. Phil Johnson.
Hey, everybody. A true professional is going to adjust his camera after the fact. Okay. It's good. That was that movie title thing was fun. I had to laugh at the Chopping Mall poster because a couple years ago I was hired to be the entertainment at a horror movie convention, and I met the star of Chopping Mall there, and I got to roast her from the stage. So,
wow.
Yeah, that was kind of fun. But so that's actually like among horror movie people, that's like a classic film, and I've never seen it. But here we go. This is a song. It's one of my favorite songs that I've written. A simple little song about the intimacy of a relationship. Well, I'm no wizard, but I'll be your muggle. So give me a huggle and we'll dance a jig. We'll dance the jitterbuggle, then adopt a small puggle from the SPCA. Then we'll get wine to swig. The wine will be chuggled, then out come the druggles we got from some thuggles while avoiding the pigs. I'll ask for a tuggle, then you'll give a shruggle, then a lazy hand job like breaking a twig. I'll give you a pluggle, though it's soft as a sluggle. I can't concentrate with the pug on the bed. You'll call me Big Luggle, and then we'll just snuggle two muggles on druggles with a puggle named Fred. There you go. The silent wooing. Thank you. So this other one I'm going to do for you is a single that I've got coming out next Friday the 7th. And I'm a big kind of Disney guy. And I have an office full of Disney crap, and it's all in my office because when my girlfriend and I bought this house, she said, the Disney crap stays in your office. And so that's where it is. And thanks, Cody. Yeah, I know you only spotted me for a second, buddy. It was good to see you. So I get a lot of inside information about how Disney makes money, particularly at Disneyland. And so I have this song about the secret ways that they make money at Disneyland. And this the version I'm going to play for you sounds nothing like the recording, but you'll hear the recording next Friday. I took an early plane at 7:45. I drove up to the gate of that gleaming Mickey's eye. Gave the parking guy my wallet, and he sucked that puppy dry. Guess I'll hit the ATM inside of the happiest place on earth. where any discount that they offer is just a little joke, and you have to get a bank loan for a churro and a Coke. Mickey's got a strong pimp hand at Disneyland. I strolled on through the gate of that wondrous magic place, and I was met by a mouse up in my face. And I know his name is Mickey, but his palms are a little sticky. Now my wallet's gone without a trace, goddamn rat, at the happiest place on earth, where all the birds look like they're talking and plastic flowers bloom, 'cause Goofy's selling roofies inside the tiki room. Mickey's got a strong pimp hand at Disneyland. All I wanted was a t-shirt. Why, oh why does my butt hurt? A Minnie Mouse is a big flirt. Just put the money on the dresser, and if you can't pay your way in, be aware of Mickey's hitmen. There's 7 of the little kin. Dopey, grumpy, bashful, sleepy, sneezy, dock, and trigger happy. I stepped onto a boat to hear the children sing. It's a small world is such a sweet refrain. Then I saw something that had me quite confused. A bunch of them were making tennis shoes at the happiest place on earth, until you lose all of your money playing cards with Donald Duck. And for just a little honey, Winnie the Pooh will get you a good time. Mickey's got a strong pimp hand at Disneyland. Mickey's got a strong pimp hand at Disneyland. Don't end up in a shallow grave by a murderous little dwarf at Disneyland. There we go. That's happiest place on earth.
Woo, woo.
Thank you. Did you want me to do another one?
Yeah,
no?
do one more.
This is a short one that's in my my latest comedy special called Burning Sensation, which will be on Amazon Prime soon. Cody. Just kidding. I haven't even gotten it that far yet. I've been busy with other stuff. So this is a breakup song, but the good kind of breakup when you wish the other person well. I wish only the best for you, and I wish for your happiness too, and I wish for your new boyfriend Steve, Steve, to have his nutsack torn wide open in a chainsaw accident. It doesn't take it off, but just opens it right up. So he has to chase his testicles as they're rolling down the driveway while he bleeds out. And I hope that you see them and think, oh my God, I had those in my mouth. Because that's where I found them when I found out you don't love me anymore. Thanks a lot, you guys.
Yeah, give it up for Phil Johnson, everybody. Thank you, Phil. All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to Eric and Jessica, who are no longer with us, but I wish them well on their New Year's resolutions, and I wish you all well on your New Year's resolutions. Check out my comedy special on YouTube, everybody. It's a step above Amazon Prime. And if you haven't, clicked on it, click on it, leave a comment if you can. Just make it seem like it's more busy than it is. You know what I mean? We just be honest, and that's why we have people look at our stuff. Just make it seem busy. Anyways, I love you all. Thank you so much for tuning into So Happy Hour as always. We're going to keep bringing you the most professional shows. Next year, comics will be tuning in from their bikes. And yeah, we're always bringing the best. Have another hand for the So Happy Hour team, our staff writers and co-producers, Eric and Jessica, Jeremiah and Katie, who've done a fantastic job here in this year 2021. And enjoy your 2022s. Yeah.
The clubs and so-called